Welcome back to Channel, your home for honest, in-depth reviews of two-wheel machines that shape the future of commuting and adventure. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today, we're diving deep into one of the most unique scooters in the game, the 2025 Honda ADV160. This isn't your average city scooter. It's got adventure DNA, Honda reliability, and surprising performance wrapped in one aggressively styled package. Whether you're commuting through packed city streets or taking a weekend detour onto gravel trails, this bike is built to handle it all. Let's break it down. Cut to close-ups of the ADV160's silhouette, LED headlight, and body panels. The ADV160 is Honda's answer to the rider who wants versatility as something that can hustle through traffic Monday to Friday, and still look good pulling up to a trailhead on Saturday. What makes the ADV160 special is that it's a crossover scooter, a rare breed that combines rugged adventure bike styling with the compact practicality of a city commuter. Let's start with what's under the hood, or rather, under the seat. Powering the ADV160 is a 157cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine, a Honda's S Plus power plant, tuned for both smooth acceleration and fuel efficiency. It puts out just around 16 horsepower and 14.7 newton-meters of torque, which may not sound like a lot on paper, but the V-matic automatic transmission and lightweight build make this scooter punchy off the line. And trust me, when you're weaving through urban traffic or overtaking slower vehicles, that low-end torque comes in clutch. Cut to engine and exhaust detail shots. The engine is mounted low and toward the rear, giving it a low center of gravity. This isn't just a spec sheet feature, it translates into real-world agility. The bike feels nimble, easy to throw into corners, and rock-solid when filtering between cars. And that brings us to ride quality. The ADV160 is equipped with Showa suspension, 31mm telescopic front forks with 5.1 inches of travel, and dual rear shocks with piggyback reservoirs offering about 4.1 inches of travel. That's more suspension movement than most scooters in its class, and the result is a plush, composed idea whether you're hitting potholes downtown or bouncing over gravel paths out in the countryside. Show B-roll of off-road riding. Let's talk design for a second, because that's arguably what turns the most heads. The ADV160 looks aggressive. There's no mistaking it for your average scooter. From the tall, adjustable windscreen to the angular LED headlights and muscular front fairing, this thing screams adventure. The body panels are sharp, angular, and durable. Honda has made sure the ADV160 feels rugged, yet not overbuilt. It rides on a 14-inch front wheel and a 13-inch rear, both wrapped in dual-purpose tires that give you grip on both tarmac and mild trails. The ground clearance is a solid 6.5 inches, which is a good 2 inches higher than most city scooters. Combine that with a seat height of 30.1 inches, and you've got a setup that works for most riders, from city beginners to taller adventurers. Switch to cockpit view and show display. Now, let's move to the tech and features. Front and center is a fully digital LCD display, showing speed, fuel, trip meters, time, average fuel consumption, and even a maintenance reminder. It's clear, bright, and readable even under sunlight. But the real star here is Honda's Smart Key system. This is a keyless ignition setup, meaning you can start the bike, unlock the fuel tank, and access the underseat storage without pulling a key out of your pocket. Speaking of storage, let's talk practicality. Under the seat, you've got a cavernous 30-liter storage compartment. That's enough for a full-face helmet and a few extras. Plus, there's a front glove box with a USB charging port, perfect for topping up your phone or powering your GPS unit. Now, here's something many overlook: safety. The ADV160 is fitted with Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, aka traction control, which prevents rear wheel slip, especially helpful if you hit gravel or wet pavement. Braking is handled by a 240mm front disc with ABS, and a 130mm rear drum. ABS is only on the front, but it's well calibrated and doesn't kick in too early. Shift to performance shots on road and gravel. Let's talk numbers. The top speed is around 105 km per hour or 65 miles per hour. And while you won't be setting any land speed records, That's more than enough for short freeway stints or faster country roads. Fuel economy, this is where the ADV160 shines. Real-world usage shows over 45 a 50 km/L, which means you can easily get over 300 kilometers on a single tank. With the fuel tank capacity of 8.1 liters, and that kind of efficiency, this scooter isn't just fun-up, it's frugal. Cut to city footage, nighttime cruising. Now, who is this scooter for? If you're a commuter who also craves a little more attitude and weekend exploration, this is for you. If you're a beginner rider looking for something that doesn't feel like a toy, this is for you. And if you're an experienced rider who wants a secondary bike to get around town without compromising on style or functionality, this scooter is very much for you. Cut to price, graphics and showroom visuals. As for pricing, the 2025 Honda ADV160 comes in at an MSRP of around $4,499 in the United States. In markets like Southeast Asia, where this scooter is extremely popular, the price is closer to a superscript 11.40 lakh to a superscript 11.50 lakh INR, depending on local taxes and dealer markups. For what it offers: Honda's legendary reliability, adventure styling, practical features, and strong resale value. That's a competitive deal. Let's wrap it up with some quick pros and cons. Adventure styling that stands out. Comfortable suspension with long travel. Great underseat storage and smart key system. Fuel efficient and beginner friendly. Honda build quality and reliability. Rear brake is still a drum and not a disc. Front ABS only, not dual channel. Performance plateaus above 55 a16, not ideal for highways. Slightly tall seat for shorter riders. But honestly, none of those are deal breakers for what this scooter is designed to do. It's not a maxi scooter. It's not trying to be a touring bike. It's a versatile, daily machine with style, confidence, and the chops to handle a weekend trail or two. Cut to final montage of ADV160 riding into the sunset. So that's our deep dive into the 2025 Honda ADV160, a scooter that breaks the mold and builds a bridge between commuting and adventure. Let us know in the comments, would you choose the ADV160 over a traditional commuter scooter, or would you rather go full-on motorcycle? We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful. And stay tuned to Con channel for more ride reviews, real-world impressions, and everything two wheels. Thanks for watching. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Fade out with music.